morning, everybody. Getting ready to make our first set. After we killed those coyotes yesterday afternoon, we stopped right here and located. And we had coyotes scattered in this fence row and in the edge of this field. This is actually a fence row and a drain. Comes back, runs under the blacktop road here where we're parked. Then it continues on and goes into some bigger blocks of timber over here on the back side. Right now the wind is coming back like this. So what we're gonna do, we got the wind at our back right now. All the coyotes were back this direction, scattered out. With the wind at our back, we're gonna walk all the way across this field, hit this other tree line, come down and tie in where they corner at. That'll put the wind in our face. And then we're gonna start working our way. If those coyotes answer us, we'll go ahead and make a move and get set up where we need to. If they don't answer us, because we had coyotes scattered up and down all the way from that back corner to this big timber we showed you, we'll just start working our way down through there, making short sets, and till we hopefully get one killed. So we don't know exactly where those coyotes are going to be this morning, but they should still be scattered. Everything on the other side of this tree line is open field. On this side, we got standing corn and some cover along that drain. So the coyotes should be there. We'll walk back here, start at that corner, and then start working our way that direction until we get something killed. All right, we've made it to the fence row. Here's that corner we were telling you about. The wind is still coming back over the camera like this right here. That's that strip we located all the coyotes in. We're gonna start calling from right here and then work our way that way if we need to. We got the caller sitting on the edge of the hill right here. If they pop out down here, Clint's gonna cover that with the rifle. And I'm gonna cover this corner and the edge of this fence row with a shotgun. Let's see what we can make happen.
Once set up, we start out with some basic lone howls from the MFK smooth talker diaphragm and get an immediate response. The coyotes are located just out of the corner of the field in the drainage ditch below us. I swapped to some subtle pup distress real quick, hoping for a hard charger. After waiting for a couple minutes in silence, we swap over to some rodent distress sounds, using a couple of different pitches, trying to draw a coyote out of the edge, but they still hold tight. After nothing shows on the rodent sounds, I go right into a pup distress, and we immediately catch movement in the corner of the field. Like coyotes often do, they skirt the edge of the cover but never give us a good clear shot. After waiting several minutes and nothing showing, I swapped back over to a group owl, and the coyotes answering the drainage in the same spot they were when we started.
Alright, I couldn't do any talking over there because we called up several coyotes. Probably didn't get a lot of footage. They were just sticking their heads up in the grass here in the corner. At least 2 adults and some pups. We didn't burn their ears too bad because they didn't want to come on out in the field. They didn't want to break cover. We're in the fence row that we were sitting on. If Greg turns around, you'll see the field we were just set up on. This little bit of thicket we're in right now is the fence row that tees in to where those coyotes were howling at. We're gonna get right here on this edge. The wind is swirling a little bit, but it's still primarily coming back this way for the most part. So we're gonna try to loop in and get below those coyotes in that drainage ditch with them. So where this fence row and that drainage tee together, we'll make a loop and get below where they howled at and try to call them down that drainage since they're not wanting to break cover. See what happens. Just right here below us, this is that drainage, little creek channel we were telling y'all about. Ditch. Those coyotes howled about 150 yards, 200 yards back below us right here. Now that we've got into this ditch, the wind, we've actually got a crosswind. It's swirling a little bit, but it's been coming from one side to the other. We're gonna set this collar on this bank, on this left bank. We come in out of this field right here back towards the east. We're gonna set this collar on this bank, on this east bank, and we're gonna get on this west bank, looking up and down this dry ditch, and get high enough we can see both sides and see if we can get something to come down through here. Squirrely wind, but we're gonna make the best of it.
Listen, if this works out, he's taking it to another level. Me and Greg, we kill a lot of coyotes, and we go to the extreme sometimes, but he's taking it to the extreme. He's gonna show you how to kill him. Man, we kill him later, man. This is gonna be awesome. Down there.
After they again answer the howls, I decide to give them a variety of different pup and prey distress sounds, spaced out about every 2 or 3 minutes between sounds.
Okay, so let's go all the way up. If it's on the left side, let it come right up into your face. If it comes on the opposite.
At this point in the stand, after trying multiple prey and pup distress sounds spaced out about 2 minutes apart, I realized the coyotes seemed to be triggering better on howls, so I decided to go right back to them. They moved a little closer to us. They had us just a little. Hey, I see the bushes moving down there. No, I see them bushes moving. I don't know if it's a bird shit about where that closest one howled at. I see the grass moving. On the left side? Yeah, see it? No. That's one of them, I'm pretty sure. See that big tree leaning right over top of my head? It's right, pretty much right behind it, or just to the left of it for you, Greg. Okay. I'm pretty sure I'm almost positive it's one of them. Yeah. It's a black dog. Girl, it's a black coyote. Is it? Yeah, it's an adult. I think. There's a coyote behind it. Is that the adult? There's the adult at the back. I'm not sure. Up on the bank. Black coyote.
Look here. Look here, Greg. See that black one?
Yeah, I'm on it.
Tell me when, Greg. Are you on him?
No.
Don't shoot.
Yes.
You on him?
Yes. There's something moving right here. Right there. I don't know if y'all have done shot that one.
We both shot the same guy. We killed that black guy. Where'd the rest of them go?
I think some of them are still standing up there. Just be real easy right here. No. Easy, easy. No. No. I can't see it good. Yeah.
You on him, Greg?
Yeah. He ain't gonna make it. He's flopping.
There was another one, wasn't it?
I think that's the same one you just shot. He's flopping around out there like a
There
rabbit.
one down there. I shot through a bunch of rams.
Boy, that was awesome right there.
Heck yeah, Tennessee quad down right here in the timber of the creek bed.
Oh man, that's awesome.
Heck yeah, Tori, he's up there looking for, I guess that's the last one.
Yeah.
He's up there looking for it. And what do you think, Clint? You want to jump up and
Yeah, I'm
see if you get them other?
Get down this bank right here.
I got this one.
All right, good deal.
Yeah, I'm headed down right now.
Alright, I'll meet you up there at that first one. We'll do the post front there.
Alright.
Well, it ain't every time you call in a quad and get all four of them, is it? Especially in the woods. We done it this morning to top it off, 2 black ones. You said it was some black coyotes in here.
Hey, I knew there was some areas, but I didn't know we was going in on this farm. We got another farm down the road we're getting ready to hit,
Hey,
and we'll take them.
they couldn't resist that MFK music.
All right, singing them death tunes for them.
You tricked them, that's for sure.
Quick little recap. We pretty well covered how we come in here and set up. We tried to do our best to kind of show you moving in here, getting set up the first time, moving on these coyotes, keeping the wind, making a loop, all that kind of stuff. Ended up being a textbook hunt as far as, you know, using all that stuff, the wind, moving closer. And then as far as what we call these coyotes up on, I don't know what the footage is like on that first set. I was a little lower on the hill, and I actually saw 3 or 4 coyotes. I think we pretty well called them up on both sets. We just never got a shot. They wouldn't break out of this section of drainage ditch and fence row. And we were initially set up where they teed together. We were sitting on the fence row trying to call them out in the corner of the field. And they were popping up right there on the corner, but wouldn't go ahead and commit. Coyotes have a tendency to hold cover. They have a tendency to circle downwind. Keep that stuff in mind. Knowing that, we just gave them a break, waited about 5 minutes, maybe a little longer, maybe closer to 10 minutes before we made a move. Come through the fence row, we show you that, break into this ditch. That put the coyotes, like we said, gonna be below them at a crosswind. And started running through some sounds, did some howls. and finally went back to the smooth talker.
Yeah.
I am a smooth talker.
Held them right in our lap.
Started howling on it. We got them to answer 2 or 3 times, and finally just went back to several lone howls, just back to back on the smooth talker. Pulled them right in here to us. But anyway, still early. We got more coyotes located. We're gonna go try to kill those right now, and we're actually going to another spot where there's black coyotes.
That's right.
So we may get it. I mean, most people never get the opportunity to kill one black coyote. We've all killed several black coyotes. Y'all have them in this area, and we got 2 out of the 4 on this one. And man, we was rolling them up. One of those, that 4th, the last coyote, that was a long shot through a bunch of stuff. Rolled it right up. It flopped a little bit, but it was laying dead when I got down there. 3-inch Apex number 2s out of a 680 Indian Creek choke is what we're shooting, and it's deadly. But to get into the sounds, get the diaphragms, the Apex shells, all that stuff that you see us using, just go to the website, MFK Game Calls, and then of course subscribe to our channel. It's the one you're watching right now on YouTube. Leave us a comment. Let us know what you think. Let us know what you want to see. We want to hear from you. So we appreciate y'all watching. Let's go get the mows.
Let's do it.
Enjoyed it, fellas.
Oh yeah.
One more thing. This makes coyote number, these 4 make coyote number.
That's 8 hunting with me and Greg in Middle Tennessee, and 1 out in West Tennessee. So it's 9 on your trip total.
Yep. 9 coyotes, about 3 days of hunting.
Yeah. 3.5 days.
And we still got most of this day. I mean, I think we can kill 2 or 3 more, I think.
All close range shotgunning with MFK sounds, MFK diaphragms. Can't beat it. Appreciate y'all watching.